Ever since learning about the Glass Looker project from Jonathan Streeter about 2 years ago, I have wanted a copy of this fabulous looking book. And I got mine. Anyhow, I'm glad to see Mark Elwood getting the well-deserved press and praise that he deserves on YouTube programs, podcasts, etc. I have absolutely no complaints about this book. It's everything that I hoped for, everything that I expected and wanted. The only thing is, I'm already jiffing for volume 2. Yes. I learned from Mormonism Live, listening to it yesterday, that the book is already done with its first printing and has started a second one, which is really great to hear. This is how you know if you have a first printing. He's autographed it for you. Woohoo! And while I don't want to give away any of the good stuff or show any pictures, since that's Mark's area to share, the most unique story that I had never heard was of Joseph Smith's behavior in the lumber camps and his dishonesty there. It reminds me of another story that really disappointed and shocked me, related by Peter Ingersoll, about Joseph's behavior in regard to paying a toll. Now, these are small dishonesties. Certainly a boy, a young prophet can get away with small dishonesties and still be a great man, right? Well, I was married to a man who practiced small dishonesties as a matter of course, as a way of living his life. And so for me, this is more evidence that Joseph Smith was a con man, fraudster, total crap. Here's a case in point. My first husband was a fan of a certain make of car. He also decided he was going to try his hand at being a used car salesman out of our front driveway. Well, he got his hands on a Porsche that had been in an accident, and the people who owned an auto body shop fixed it back up. Whereupon my ex purchased that car and sold it without telling the new buyer that had been in an accident. He had a clean title, so he hid all that evidence. With another Porsche that he bought, he painted over the rest. Small dishonesties make a dishonest man. But getting back to Mark Elwood and his fabulous book, a way that you can support him beyond buying his book is by becoming a Patreon, or if you're like me and have just a little bit of money to play around, you can help him by buying what he needs from his Amazon wish list. I kind of like knowing that I gave him some of the paper that maybe he drew on to make this book. So if you're deconstructing and you're looking for a great read, comic book style, pick up this book.